doing a quick smoke test of the YL600 VFD. It's a 2 kilowatt VFD with a 220 volt input and a 223 phase output, and the motor is a Marathon. I think it's a 1 horsepower 3-phase motor. So I have it just temporarily wired up here, and it's going to 220 that normally I use to connect my table saw. Right now the parameters I have set are max hertz. I changed it from 50 to 90 to display it power on, display the max the current potentiometer setting. Allow reverse is enabled, and decelerate to stop instead of using the brake. And then I set the minimum and maximum panel hertz from to minimum to 40, and the max actually has set it to 90. I moved it up to 150. So let's give it a spin here. See, I have it set to 40. I assume it's supposed to be flashing like that. I just mean it's not running. It's set at forward, and so I will push along here. So that's the minimum speed. And let's ramp it up a little bit here. Hertz. Let's take it down to 100. The sound, it doesn't seem like it's slowed down too much. Take it down to 75. And we'll ramp it back down to the 40 minimum. Get down to about 50, I can feel some thunking of the rotor from the 3-phase when it's snapping to different positions. So I'm gonna ramp it back up here. Let's try out the reverse here, back up to max here. Push the reverse. It should decelerate it and then reverse. Okay. Here we are. Let's see how long it takes to stop here. So I haven't enabled any of the braking functions or installed a brake or anything. I'm gonna need, for that I need a brake and a resistor for that, so I'm not bothering. So let's see, the last thing here, let's turn it back on, and then I'll kick it back to forward. Alright, that looks like a successful smoke test. This is going on my drill press. That bad boy over there. So I have to get it mounted. I have to figure out how I'm going to mount this VFD. I actually want to have a panel that has a potentiometer and a reverse and on-off switch. The on-off switch is going to control power to the VFD, and then there's also going to be a breaker because the breaker on the circuit I'm plugging it into is also welding, so that has a 50 amp cutoff, and I want to obviously probably a 15 amp breaker. So I'm going to have a mounting box for that, and then that panel close to the operator position on the drill press. So anyway, that's all for now.